My father grew up in a house that had no electricity or running water.
It felt like all the odds were stacked against me.
I didn't have a lot of confidence.
I was nervous as all get out.
And the moment that I stepped on stage, it just felt really, really good.
It was an extraordinary experience. It was challenging, but very rewarding.
I can remember very clearly my big breakthrough.
My teacher put some apples on the windowsill, and she said, there are 3 apples now. What happens when I take away 2? And I got it. It's 1. 2 from 3 is 1. And so it was such a powerful moment because everything connected.
And so in 8th grade, Mrs. Allen, she noticed that I was starting to kind of go a certain way in class, and she decided to help me with that energy and showing me the theater for the first time. Putting me on the stage for the first time was really a breakthrough moment for me because it was something, one, that I had never been experienced in and exposed to. And from that point forward, I knew that I wanted to do something in arts and culture.
And instead of throwing me under the bus and saying, I don't want this kid in my class again, he is, he's no good, don't bring him back, Ms. Clark looked at me and she looked at the principal and she said, this is the best young man in my class. And he just needs to breathe and take a break because he doesn't know how great he is. And he was just told that he's going to give our continuation speech. And so he got kind of emotional, excited about it. So let's just give him a break. And I remember looking at Ms. Clark going, oh my God. And it was that moment that I recognized someone saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
And I would just go to a gallery or go to a small art space, and I would take notes and go home and write it up and write a couple of pages about each work of art. And I had no place to send it to. This was before the internet, so there was no blog that I could post it to. And so I would just put it in the mail and mail it to the artist. And I would do this over and over again. And it was just my way of just connecting to art and artists. And I didn't even know what would happen. But then one day, I got a call from an artist who says, hey, listen, I have this museum exhibition, and would you be interested in curating it for me and writing about it too, because I really liked what you wrote. Before that moment, I had no idea that I wanted to be a curator.
After I graduated from college, I went to Hong Kong to teach English in a large public high school, and it was one of the best learning experiences, one of the most rewarding experiences of my life.
In college, my freshman year, I had a goal of becoming a professional player, and I felt like I was always trying to be the hardest worker on my team, always pushing myself, 1 more rep or 5 more minutes. There were things I had to miss out on, just different things with my friends or my family, and I had to sacrifice that, but it's completely worth it. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
The reality, there was nothing about me or my life that says I could be mayor. There was nothing about me in my life that said I can graduate from high school.
All of us have breakthrough moments in our lives, some small, some big, and they add up. They're cumulative, and they really help us be willing to take on new challenges, to push ourselves, to learn new things.
My message for Denver Kid students is to keep pushing, to not give up, to realize that there are so many things inside of them that they are capable of achieving.
It's so important to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward.
I'd always thought it was, if I just learn that thing that other person knows, then I will be successful like them. But what I realized was my greatest strength was just learning more about who I am. So my message to Denver Kid students is find out what's inside of you and then just express that.
An entire community is rooting for you, and you are never alone.
For all of our kids to succeed,
If we work together,
Every student counts.
Every student counts.
Every student counts.
every student graduates.